Okay, so I've been thinking. Well, I was only thinking for like a couple minutes, but I was trying to think of what I could rant about in this final episode of Dying Light. Rant, rant, rant. Not the final rant, rant, rant ever, but the final Dying Light rant, rant. As this game is coming to a close, and all that jazz. Because, I did this a really, really long time ago. And now I can finally be rid of my Dying Light videos on my PlayStation 4 because it's been taking up a lot of room. And after this, I'm going to upload all my pictures to Facebook and yada yada yada. But I've decided that I want to talk about something positive for once during a Dying Light rant. I'm going to talk about my anticipated video games for this year and games I have played recently from this year that I actually like, or last year that I actually like. For Christmas, as you all know, I got Star Wars Battlefront and WWE 2K16, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've owned Unity for a long time. I've owned The Last of Us and Final Fantasy Typo for a long time, and I eventually bought Final Fantasy 10, 10-2 HD collection. Diablo 3 I've had since the beginning. And y'all know how much I love Assassin's Creed. My love for Assassin's Creed is bountiful, to say the least. Honestly, it really is. And y'all know how I feel about Assassin's Creed 4. No, wait, no you don't. Because the video got deleted. My toaster. That's an inside joke. The toaster part. Anyway. I got stuck. Anyway. So. What happened was, let's see. I'm at the end of Final Fantasy X. I'm grinding to beat Eject Sin form. Whatever. But the latest game to my arsenal, other than the PlayStation Network free games month, like I got Zombie, which I'll probably do like a hardcore of series for you guys. Broforce, which I'll play with Bo or Kane. Now that I can. Wow, it's weird. Anyway, but other than those two games, the new ones kind of go to Tom Clancy's The Division. This is the first game I'm going to get to. This was the first game I was excited for in 2016. And the only reason I bought it was because of Kane. So yeah, I bought it with my own money. Which was nice, I guess. I don't know. But the game's really good. I mean, it's glitchy and it has server issues like nothing I've ever seen before. But with a game that massive, an MMO type shooter, I guess. No, it's a shooter with MMO type aspects, as Jericho pointed out on his channel. On his channel. Because it really is. It's a shooter at heart with MMO RPG aspects. Which is, it's awesome. Like, I really like the game. I'm at level 30. I've beaten it with Kane, and the only thing I have left to do is to collect everything and run around the dark zone with Kane. But we've been focused on Broforce, and we probably won't get back to it until Broforce is done. Because we're close to beating Broforce, but Broforce is also glitchy, server-wise. We've had issues in the later, like the beginning levels are fine, they're perfect, they run smoothly. The later levels that have issues and struggle for some odd reason. But Broforce is a really funny game. It's awesome. It's great. Anyway, back to the Division. Yeah, I'm trying to 100% all the collectibles, which is proving hard because of one thing. There's this one stupid echo that won't disappear and give me my damn experience and add it to the collection. It's making me mad. And then I have to go through all the missions to get that one achievement. I have to go through some of the missions anyways to get an echo I missed during the mission itself. It's frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but The Division's a really great game. I mean, if you like those kind of games, I would say get it. It's worth it. I mean, it really is a good game. But if you don't have PlayStation Network, don't bother with it. Kind of like with Destiny, because you can't play it. Because Destiny's an MMO RPG also, or an MMO shooter. And same thing with what was it? Warframe. Although I've never played Warframe, so I wouldn't know. Because the one time I downloaded it, I didn't have PlayStation Network at the time. But yeah, so there's that. So let's get to the games that haven't come out yet that I'm really looking forward to. Let's start off with the weirdest one for me is Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. And the reason that's weird for me is because I've only played Uncharted once, and that was with my cousin Keith at his house. I don't even think it was the first one. I think it was the second one. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know. Once I rent the game and I actually play and beat all three of them, because I plan on beating all three of them on the collector's editions for the PlayStation 4. But the game looks amazing. It looks beautiful. Like, holy Jesus mackerel. It looks amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and play it. It just looks amazing. It's the reason why I really want to play the first three. Let's see. Other than that, all the rest are kind of pretty obvious. Kingdom Hearts 2.8. I really want to get my hands on that because it's got that prelude to Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I really want Kingdom Hearts 3 also, but that's not going to come out till next year. Sad face. And I was watching a video yesterday, and it was like the top 14 things you didn't know about it. And the way the guy said Xehanort's name, what was it, Xehanort? I don't know, but he didn't say Xehanort, even though, or he didn't pronounce it like Xehanort, even though that's how they pronounce it in the games itself. His name is confirmed to be pronounced Xehanort. So why would you pronounce it any other way? Unless you physically can't. I don't know, some people struggle. But whatever. Ow. What a dick. Missed. Gotcha. But yeah, surprisingly though, Kingdom Hearts is not the game I'm looking forward to the most. I mean, other than that, I can't really think of that many games that are coming out. Other than, I know Doom's coming out soon. I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to play it, to be quite honest with you. I've never really been one for those games.
I said you would come. Good shot. What the fuck is going on? What do we get for trying to make a living? He's betrayed us all. Yeah, I'm on my way up there, Kareem. I'm gonna kill the motherfucker with my bare hands. Not this way. We've laid mines on floors above us. Go through a second block as high as you can. And you can come back.
Lovely. But yeah, surprisingly, Kingdom Hearts 3 is not my most anticipated game of the year. Because it can't be Kingdom Hearts 3 because Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't coming out this year, so there's that. But Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really wish they'd put 1.5 and 2.5 in a collection. It'd be collectionception, and then put it on the PlayStation 4. But the weirdest thing about it all is that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is PlayStation 4 exclusive. And what makes that so weird is that Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be on all platforms.
liked you better when you didn't talk so damn much.
But for some reason, 2.8 is PlayStation 4 exclusive, which makes no sense. Oh yeah, didn't like that. I'm happy he blew up before he got. Oh Jesus! I don't like Speedy Gonzalez. Oh yeah, took out 2 people. But so there's that. I'm trying to think. Really? Dang. No. Stop it.
You cannot. You.
Oh, that's right, I died. I died right there. He blew me up, actually. I think this is the last one. Oh, yeah. There's another reason to run. And for the 3rd time, I'm just gonna let these guys fall off, I guess. Yeah. And for the 3rd time, I jump over there. But yeah, it's weird that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is not going to be on Xbox One, even though Kingdom Hearts 3 is. So there's that. Kick him down. Oh, that's now too. But I guess Square Enix knows what they're doing. I kind of disagree with it being on Xbox One, to be quite honest with you. I'm kidding. I disagree with it not being on Xbox One. Because, I mean, if Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be on Xbox One, why the hell would you not put it also on Xbox One? I mean, I understood why you didn't put the collection on the Xbox 360. Because those games are strictly on PlayStation consoles. Well, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories is strictly on PlayStation console because it's only on the PlayStation 2. But Chain of Memories, however, the first one was on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it was on the Game Boy Advance. And then Dream Drop Distance, Days, and Coded were all on the DS. Coded was also on iOS, phone, Android, whatever. I don't know, it was a phone game at first, and then they ported it to the DS, I guess. I mean, it's a solid game, but it's the worst of the series. But anyway, back on track with anticipated games. Well, Philip, use your brain, figure out that you climb that way. Anyway, the game I am most looking forward to, the game I am most anticipated to get my hands on this whole entire year, the game I arguably want more than anything, the reason why I really wanted a PlayStation 4 to begin with, was Final Fantasy 15. Now let me tell you something. I'm not one of those people that have been following Final Fantasy 15 since it's been Versus 13, since 2006, when the PlayStation 3 was launching. I wasn't one of those people, because I didn't know about it. I had a PlayStation 2 at the time, and I didn't even know about Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, I didn't know about Kingdom Hearts 2 when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. I learned about Kingdom Hearts from my friend who told me about it, and then I ended up getting the copy, and we played it all night. And I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 before I even played Kingdom Hearts or Chain of Memories. But Final Fantasy 15 is without a doubt the game I'm looking forward to the most. And I don't know why. I really don't. But it is. Because, one, I guess Noctis looks really badass to me. I like his hair. His hairstyle is pretty awesome. It's Sasuke-esque. let's see. I don't know. The game looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. Like it really does. The Lumios engine looks beautiful. Let's see. It's got a movie coming out starring Sean Bean as his dad and somebody else. Stella, the girl, reminds me a lot of Sarah. What am I talking about? Sarah from Final Fantasy 13, which isn't surprising considering it was originally supposed to be in the same universe, I guess, as 13. And I played Final Fantasy 13. I didn't beat it, but I got fairly close to beating the game. I got to the very end of the game. I think I was on the last disc. I know that for sure, and I was at the end of the game, and I had almost beaten it, but I just didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't. I think it was the big truck dude. I didn't want to grind. I think that was it. The reason, what makes Final Fantasy X different from 13, my quest to beat it. One, I own Final Fantasy X, and I plan on let's playing it for you guys. But by no means did I not like Final Fantasy 13. I loved Final Fantasy 13. Hope was my favorite character in the game. Lightning, as bland as a character as she is known to be, I like her design. She looks awesome. All the characters look good, or I like them. Like, a lot of people hate Vanille, and I love her. There's Saz. He's an awesome old man. About the only character I'm close to not even liking all that much is Snow, but I still like him. I remember I was a firm shipper of Hope and Snow. Not Snow. God damn it. I was a firm shipper of Vanille and Hope. Oh man, I'm falling a lot. But I don't know why. I just really thought those two should be together. I did. I don't know why though. I just wanted Hope and Vanille to get together. Let's see. The chick with the lance. I forget her name, but she was pretty awesome too. But yeah, by no means did I not like the game. I liked Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 10. I guess you can say I like it. Auron's my favorite character. I mean, the cast is really iffy. Like, I'm familiar with the cast. Like, the main 7 protagonists you control throughout the whole entire game. And all that good jazz, but honestly, there's just something about the cast that's kind of lackluster to me, kind of. Like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite cast. Final Fantasy VII's pretty much godly. It's overrated, but godly. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, and I will let's play that for you people. I have the guide, and I have the emulator for it on my phone, and I will record that game for you all because it's my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, and I just want to so bad.
So, face to face again. I guess that means I don't need this anymore.
With or without it, Suleiman, you're dead.
Come now, Crane. Do not pretend you don't care. How many lives depend on this piece? Hundreds, thousands, perhaps billions.
Yeah, I was not expecting QTE, just letting you know. But yeah, so Final Fantasy VIII, while maybe one of the most convoluted Final Fantasy games, has a good cast. Final Fantasy VI is overrated but godly. In my opinion, I don't know what happened there. It's been honestly too long for me to actually know what happened there. In my opinion, both Final Fantasy VI and 7 are overrated. They're both overrated as hell. Even though people might disagree with that, saying, what, 6 isn't overrated? Well, maybe in the beginning it wasn't, but it is now. Trust me, it's just as overrated as Final Fantasy 7 at this point.
Suleiman, he's dead.
So, oh damn, I must really not be paying attention apparently.
He died with his brother.
Oh,
You don't even belong here, Craig. You don't know what suffering is.
I believe I do. This whole game I've been living the suffering, so to speak. Ow! Ow! How we doing good, Bubbies?
Suleiman, he's dead.
I have to do it all over again, that's nice. Say that like I'm playing it, but I'm not, because I'm watching it. I've already done it, like, in June of last year. But yeah, so I don't know much about the other ones other than the fact that I own 4 on the DS. And honestly, I like the cast, it's okay. It's lackluster as well, it's 10. I have no clue anything about 11 or 12 or 14's an MMO, so there's that. But 15, there's just something about 15 that fascinates me. I think 15 really will give Final Fantasy 9 a run for its money. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. Because I really am one of those,
Rule number 1, you're gonna spend the rest of your goddamn life in fucking agony.
okay, so a lot of people favorite Final Fantasies are either 6 or 7. And then you have the majority whose Final Fantasy favorites are 8 through 10. And you're in an even rarer category if your favorite Final Fantasy is 13. the Final Fantasy cast that would not die, as there are 3 games. And I own one of them. I own Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. And I played a little bit of it, but I did not play a lot of it because it's one of those games that I know is going to consume my time completely. And if I want to play it, I need to play it like 10 and play at a time when I can invest myself and my soul into it. Because I don't know, there's just games like that in which I do invest myself, completely immerse into it.
Until the count of 5. 1, 2.
All right. Here. Let's ask for a decision, asshole.
Dramatic. But yeah, I think Final Fantasy 15 is going to really contend for my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. I know it'll surpass 13. Definitely 13. Definitely 8. Definitely 10. 7 for right now until the remake comes out and I can make a better judgment of it. And definitely 6. Because as amazing as 6 is story-wise, I just can't get into it. I mean, I got the emulator for it, but I just can't get into it all that much right now. Final Fantasy 9 on the hand is a different story, and I'm really into that.
Somewhere. As long as it is, you won't try to pull any ministry-style bullshit.
So there's that. I mean, for my, I don't know, I played a little bit of it to, like, get a grasp of the Let's Play I'm going to do for it, and I got to near the end of Disc 1. Bless me. Balta's looking at me like, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, I'm sneezing. Don't judge me. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is without a doubt my most looked forward to game of this year. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to many games this year because I'm just not. There's not many games that are jumping out to me other than Uncharted 4, Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Like last year had a lot of good games, like Until Dawn. Was that last year? I think that was last year. Black Ops, Assassin's Creed Unity. That's, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is a step up storytelling wise from Unity and gameplay wise. Anyway, enough of this rambling. You have heard my most anticipated game of 2016, Final Fantasy 15. I hope you have a great day. Remember, you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, give it a like, comment if you would like, be super special, awesome, and subscribe, please. Please, please, please. That is a glare. I didn't realize that glare was there. Ta-ta for now.